Hello, everyone, and welcome to Intuitive Healing. This is Suparna Vakaya, and today we are going to do a 2023 reading for career, money, growth, success, job, employment, new directions for the sun sign of Aries. So let's see what's there in store for you, Aries. Now, all you need to do, and all I ask you to do, is to hold the intention in your heart, in your mind. Hold the thought as to what you want 2023 to be like with regards to your career, work, with regards to money. Have there been any issues? Are you looking forward to resolve them? Are you looking to change careers? Are you looking to find a new job? Are you looking for expansion? Are you looking to stay put where you are? Just continue there. So whatever it is that you're looking for in terms of messages, just hold that thought in an intention in your heart, and the messages will come out for you. And before we move on, very important, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's absolutely free, but it helps me a lot. And each of us has a sun sign, so we can really do with sharing and spreading the love. All right, so let's begin. Just hold the thought, Aries. 2023 card reading, tarot reading for the sun sign of Aries with regards to their career, work, success, money, employment, growth. All right. See, so I'm going to draw out 12 cards, one for each month. Just hold the intention and we'll take out the cards. Let's see, Aries, what's there in store for you. All right, messages for the sun sign of Aries for career, work, employment. Oops, too many. So I gotta put that back in. Yeah, it's a thick card deck. All right, so that happens at times. All right, feeling guided to take that one out. Messages, and that's it. That's really nice. When they come flying out, it means that they really want to be heard. Messages that want to really get across to you. Messages for the sun sign of Aries for career, growth, money, success. Messages for the sun sign of Aries, career, growth, money, success. Okay, messages for the sun sign of Aries. Okay, so we're good to through half of the year. I'm going to take out 6 more cards for the remaining half. All right, and then we're going to discuss them. Whoa, that's a nice one, but we'll get to that in a bit. All right, messages for the sun sign of Aries for career, employment, growth, success, money. Who doesn't want more money, right? Okay, there we go. 3 more months. October, November, December. Okay, October, November. 1 more to go, and that's December. Alrighty, so let me keep this aside. Just align them. All right, let's see if I can get you a closer look. No, actually, I pushed it down too far away. A little bit up, and that's it. Okay, sorry about that. Just trying to... Yeah. Okay, so let's see, without further delay, what's in store for you in January. Very lovely. Great. Excellent start. So, there you have been so far juggling multiple things, and when this card comes up, it means that you have a natural talent for multitasking. You're very brilliant at it, literally very brilliant at it. Exceptional talent. Not everyone can pull off the amount of work that you pull off, literally speaking. And the universe sees it, the universe appreciates it, the universe validates you for it. But if it gets too much, you are also bound to get too tired, right? And so the universe has a message for you. Universe, God, angels, whatever you like to believe in, whatever you resonate with. The message is that you need to take care of yourself as well, and also add fun into everything you do. Otherwise, everything becomes a very routine, mundane activity. And what happens is that when we have that kind of energy that we're sending to the universe, where we are bored, then that low energy doesn't attract more. High vibrational energy tends to attract more money, attract more opportunities. So yes, you are, and it is also possible that to make money, you are probably trying to fight off and spread your wings out in too many directions. So it's bound to make you feel tired, very tired. But you can not, I won't say fight it, but you can make this more easier. You can, add more fun, take out some time for yourself, even if it is 2 minutes, like the way it sounds is that you're already busy. So you can't add something even more to your already very busy day to take out time for yourself. So fine, just take out 2 minutes. Okay. Not possible, take out 60 seconds where you just say some nice affirmations, some words to yourself, listen to your favorite music, or do have your cup of coffee in peace, whatever it is. Okay. Don't have time to finish the whole mug of coffee or your tea. Doesn't matter. Have 2 sips in peace, 3 sips, 5 sips, whatever you can do in 60 seconds. Let the rest go. But take out some time for yourself as a commitment, because that energy is going to attract more abundance easily, rather than you have to having to stretch out so much. Nothing bad in it though. You have a exceptional talent for it, so you really can. Except that yes, eventually you are going to feel very very tired, and you probably already are. Now this card, so you do probably believe in something, and there is probably some struggle around in the home area where others may be not validating you, not supporting you enough, and the universe is telling you to stand up for yourself, fight for what you want. You are, and when these two cards, if I see them together, what I feel is that you're so busy taking care of the family and loved ones and doing whatever it is that they want, that you have absolutely very little time left for yourself. And what happens is that it's very, very beautiful, it's very nice, it's very caring to take care of our loved ones. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. In fact, we should do it. But if we always put ourselves seconds, not if and but a few times when the child is sick or the partner is sick, and or you have some important errands to run and nobody else can do it but you, or etc., etc. But if you always continuously put yourself second and other people first, then the message you're sending across to the universe is that you're okay to come second. Doesn't matter if you're not okay, genuinely, but every action that you take is sending the message loud and clear to the universe that you are okay to put yourself second. And what happens is the universe gives you exactly what you give to the universe. So it'll resonate back to you with more and more demands and more people who know how to take from you rather than give. Because you are just continuously sending the message out to the universe that you're very happy to come second or third or whatever, maybe even fifth or seventh or last, as long as other people and their needs are taken care of first. Nothing wrong with that, but just know that then you will come last. So universe is saying that you need to stand up for yourself. Technically, there's nothing wrong with it, but if you always put yourself in second place, then that's exactly where you're going to find yourself. So you need to be assertive. Assertiveness is what is coming up. If it is something that it's at work, you're probably wanting to speak to your seniors, some ideas to be heard, and you feel you're not being heard enough, or you're being asked to be assertive at work as well. Speak up, stand up for yourself. Don't feel something is going your way, don't feel it's right. Speak up, then it's going to start going your way. So you're very, very caring, okay, Aries, right now, and you're in a position where you're very, very, you're putting other people before you, right? And like I said, nothing wrong with it, but if it's on a continuous basis, yes, then nothing great will come from it, right? Okay, let's see. When you do that, look at that. That is your first major arcana card, 2023 work reading. And you can do anything, take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. So you can literally create the career of your choice. You can literally get the promotion that you've been waiting for, a relationship to improve at work with colleagues or with bosses or juniors, whatever. And how the future cards always depend on the previous ones. So how you will get to here is if you take care of yourself, your health, take out some time for yourself and rest, and also be assertive and speak up for what you want. And then that's how you'll be heard. So a lot of times, we have people at work who can be very insightful and very mindful, but a lot of times that doesn't happen because they too in their own lives are very caught up, maybe going through so much. So there's only a limited amount they can notice. Now if you've been working very hard but you still feel very left out and unnoticed, speak up. When you do speak up, if this card is showing after that, it's going to happen like this, but you need to speak up for yourself. So this is a beautiful magician card. Now the major arcana cards are not just monthly cards. So yes, they've popped up. So this card has popped up in the month of March, which means around that time you're going to see major changes happening, which you're going to bring about because you have the magician quality about you right now in the air. But what it means is that these are changes for you to stay, right? So when you work hard upon your communication skills, being able to speak up, assertiveness, and take a stand for yourself, make a commitment to the universe for yourself that this is what I want, you'll see major changes in your life which are there for you to stay. Now, of course, one doesn't have to be just assertive in the month of February and then forget about it for the rest of the year. That's not what this means. But your journey of being assertive and speaking your mind will start in February. And Aries is a fire sign, right? It's so you do have that passion in you. You do have the courage, the fire, the determination in you to get it done. And you're probably just too bogged down by responsibility right now. And you're going to come out of it in a nice way. You're still going to be loving and responsible and caring, but you're also going to start putting yourself first. And that will show you very good changes in your career, work. Look at that beautiful card. So this, when this comes up, what is going to happen is that, of course, now how it works is that when you're submissive, or you always put yourself second or third or fifth or whatever, but not first, and people around you, they get used to it, right? And initially, when you must have attracted them in your life, or whatever happened that made you become that way, we tend to attract people from that energy. So like I said, the message to the universe is that you're happy to come second, or okay, you're compromising to come second. The universe keeps giving you people who love to come first, because that's how your belief is going to be reestablished and reinforced. Now when you start to change and become assertive and take a stand for yourself, these people won't like it, because that's not what they signed up for initially, right? So they'd want to probably move aside, step aside, leave altogether, or there might be issues, but that is a good thing. It is not a bad thing. So when this card comes up, it's telling you, let go of whatever's not working for you. Those who signed up for a submissive, always coming last kind of person, they're too needy. They're always going to keep pulling and taking from you. If they want to leave, it's time for them to leave. Whether it's a job, whether it's people, it's time for it to go. So it is very possible that once you create a beautiful career for yourself, or job, or whatever it is that you've been manifesting career wise, work wise, it is possible that you're very likely going to get the opportunity to do so, and then you're going to leave the job that you don't like. So that's very possible as well. And it is also time to focus on your career. So maybe your relationships will have to understand that. That's also another meaning that the card has, which is what I was saying, that if this is coming up initially, then these people, the people that you're doing the multitasking for, they'll have to step back, because you're going to stand up for yourself. You'll be like, whoa, I've done enough. I'm still going to do it, but I'm not going to come second all the time. And when you do that, Aries, you're going to put yourself, your career in the front, ahead, and that's going to steer, it ahead for you automatically, because you'll take charge. So that's a very, very good card. All very positive. Just shows that you have to do work here upon yourself, but overall very positive so far, going in the direction that you wanted to. Now, when this happens, after that, around the time of May, you are going to feel a little bit of indecisiveness and confusion, because you'll be divided between the head and the heart. So maybe you have two career options, one which is passion, which is, what your skill is, what you want to do, and the other which makes more sense in terms of a standard paycheck. Now, you're being guided here to follow your heart. All right, to follow your inner wisdom, because you can literally create whatever you want to create. You have already worked on that, which is why this card is coming up here. And yes, indecisiveness is not nice. Nobody likes confusion, but because of that magician quality and energy, this card has popped up. Because of that, there are two choices. Otherwise, you had just one choice and you were going on doing that. So please don't try to please other people. Please stand up for yourself. Continue being assertive and do what you really, really want to do. Don't compromise here when it comes to your passion. Whatever makes you emotionally happy, do not compromise. You will find the success that you want, but you must follow your heart. Whatever job it is, whatever career path it is, you absolutely must follow your heart. And see, once that confusion is over, as soon as you reach the month of June, all the troubles will be behind you. Whatever turbulences, whatever troubles were there, they're going to be behind you. You're going to find new waters, a new career, a new change, a very, very positive one, a very, relief from troubled times, like it says. You could also be traveling or relocating for your job. So if you're looking for a successful job change, Aries, it's very likely to happen pretty soon, not very far away. You'll start working for it in February, taking a stand. You're going to create the job. You're going to leave your old job or whatever it is that you don't want to do. People who are not supportive, you're going to be leaving them behind. You're going to be a little conflicted, a little scared in the beginning to leave an old road you've followed for a long time and walk on a new path, but you're eventually going to get there and the trouble will be behind you. So far a very, very positive reading. Yes, work required, but when is that not required, right? So that's always the case, and not all 12 months are ever going to be hunky-dory, but overall quite a positive reading, in the sense that it's going in the direction where you've been wanting it to go for a while in terms of career. Continuing, you finally, this is a major arcana card again. Let me pull it up. So you actually look how beautiful it is. Feathers, peacock feathers, symbolize prestige, honor, respect, high self esteem, not ego, self esteem. You have finally taken a stand for yourself. Your self esteem is really high. You have finally found the self respect. You are really enjoying doing what you're doing. Yes, it's going to be a big challenge. It's going to be big release work. You'll be releasing everything that doesn't work for you. It's a major arcana card. Yes, it's come in the month of July, but changes coming from this card. It denotes major life events, major life beliefs. These changes are here for them to stay. So you're actually going to just let go of whatever, whoever is not working for you. You've put up for it, with them for a while now, more than a while, and you are actually going, in the direction of your career, which really, really makes you happy, comes from your heart. It's a very brave decision, but you've aced it. You're letting go of the troubled times, and you're really, really just releasing everything from the past experiences, from your, previous, maybe even lifetimes, past year or years. You're letting it all go because it doesn't work for you, and you're ready to take the next step. And when you do that, of course, we are filled with multiple kind of emotions, right? It's not easy to release people or work that we've done for the longest time in our career. And maybe that's, maybe one of the only things that we've done for a long time, so it fills us with doubt and worry. But when this card comes up, it means that you have to trust that universe has a plan for you. There is a reason that that has happened, and you are, and I again say you are on the right track. But of course, when we do something new, it doesn't just kick off like that. It takes time, and in that time, it is very important that you protect yourself and do not pick up negative energy from naysayers. People are very gullible, people are very impressionable, very suggestible, and they're very quick to judge. They can be very judgmental, and they can be very harsh, and a lot of times they need proof. So if your paycheck isn't as great as it was, because it's going to take time, then they can be very harsh, and you don't want that crap right now, because you're really, really finally taking a stand for yourself. You don't want that energy to bring yourself down. So only share as much as you need to really with other people, and only be hang around more with supportive people, and trust that everything is going on in the right direction. Do not focus too much on the problem, because the problem is very temporary. It's not a major arcana card. The problem is very, very temporary. If you're releasing major stuff, major gunk, major negativity from your life, something that you've been carrying on for ages, maybe even decades, then of course it'll take some time to clear off, right? The energy gets shaken up in your mind, body, soul. It takes time for it to settle down. So don't blow your problems out of proportion. When this card comes up, it is an indication that you might fear too much. You might think of everything that's going to fall apart because of your decision, and so on and so forth. So don't do that. This is going to pass. Okay. It is a very normal feeling after releasing so much that you've held on to for a long time, but it's going to pass. Didn't I say it's going to pass? That's your validation. That is one of the most beautiful cards. Again, a major arcana card. Changes here for you to stay. And you can read it. I'll hold it up here so you can read. Plans that work out perfectly. Don't miss that word. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings of life. So you need to stop worrying. You are definitely on the right track in terms of career. You are definitely on the right track in terms of following your heart. You are doing everything that's right. You need to, yes, put in the work. Like I always say, the following cards, the ones ahead depend upon the ones before them. So for you to reach here, you need to do all this work. But once you do it, you're going to get the success that you've been wanting. You just have to trust yourself. Don't talk to naysayers. Don't let yourself come down emotionally. Look at that. And then if there's a problem while you're doing this new job, of course it's something new that you've been doing, you've been wanting to do it for a while now, so it takes time to settle down in it. So if there's something that is challenging, just seek out intellectual solution to your problems. Maybe you have somebody around you that you can use like that. You can really take help from them if they're or maybe you're a person who's very intellectual, determined, focused. Use that. It is also possible that very sudden changes come around after this, right? Very good changes, but very, very quick, and you're not ready for them. But don't worry, just try to work on being less overwhelmed, and answers will come through. So it's not a negative card at all. It's a very positive card. It just indicates very sudden changes. So when you do the release work and you let go of everything that's not been working for you so far, things will really pick up pace in your life. Once you do that hard work, once you release everything, once you are assertive, you take that step of being assertive, of assertiveness, then things are going to pick up pace very quickly. New things are going to show up in your life. Look at that. Look at that. happy news about your career, promotion, scholarship. So whatever it is that you've wanted, some growth, you're going to see it. Maybe you study more, but that's going to come maybe already paid for, like through work. Maybe you get additional degrees through your work, you don't have to pay for it. And you're really going to step up, and you're really going to see your career taking the flight that you wanted it to take for a long time. So you really, really headed down a right path. 2023, look at that, seems to be the year for you, Aries, when it comes to your career. You are going to really, really be happy. Give yourself a big pat on the back in December. You can do that even now, though. And you're really going to see amazing people surrounding you with beautiful energy wanting to help you. Sorry, I need to. Uh, s- sorry about that. Really need to sneeze, get out of my system. And maintain a balance between work and home life. So when you do that and you're really, really doing well, plus you're studying, and by now, and I don't see any other challenges coming up here. So whatever challenges had to come, and whatever people had to, unsupportive people had to leave, you would have been gone by April, by your birthday month, and you'd be like, okay, I'm committing, this is my year, this is my time of birthday, I'm committing to myself, this is what I want. After that, things will settle down and people will be supportive, and you are now being guided to come back a little bit and not put yourself second or anything, but you'll have to juggle home life and work life, because yes, you're doing a lot now. Remember, you have exceptional talent for multitasking, but look at the difference between this card. I'll pull them up closer. See this multiple juggling, and how much this fairy is just like doing so much. And look at this, so centered, sitting calmly, figuring out, okay, let's see how I need to, no wings fluttering, not too much happening around. And she's going to try and figure out how she can manage the home and work life together. So you're not going to need to think about it, but it can be done. So overall, a very, very positive 2023 reading. For career, for money, also this card, yes, if you will be looking for money, for windfall of money, can happen around this time. So you do need to work towards your passion, you do need to take a stand for where you want to go in life, and then the universe will support you, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. And once you do the major release of anything negative from your life around the time of September and onwards, it's going to take a very quick pace. It's going to begin even before that, here in June, and before that, even here in March. Like, you're going to sow the seeds, you're going to see the results very soon, but it's going to pick up the pace in September after you do the work, right? So that's the generic reading for the sun sign of Aries for the year 2023. Hope it resonated with you. Of course, it's a generic reading, but if you have questions, please feel free to ask. If you want a more in-depth personal reading, then please feel free to get in touch with me. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's it for today. Lots of love. Hope you have a beautiful day. And I will be here again with a different video tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye for now.